How's things going? Nope. Not allowing that to happen. What the? Oh god. That was a bad idea. Oh, everything's going pretty good with me. All things considered. I'm hoping that my internet actually stay in, because last night it was messing up some, according to Tanya, and today it went out and then it came back in again. They said they were working on it, but I guess they must have fixed it because it's been in for a while now. And she needs the internet to work from home, so hopefully it'll stay in for me. So if I suddenly go out, then people will know why. Holy crap! That dude just came flying in here, killing stuff in like 3 friggin' hits. He must be a champion character. Uh-huh. It's like he's running around like a Templar or something. Holy crap, he's already down here. I thought he was going the opposite path of me. There's the thingy. Swim north between the 2 pillars. Turn right at the beach. Where's my Elder Scrolls GPS? Oh! Why you gotta run so fast, sir? Ha, see, you're not swimming as fast now, are you? Well, apparently you are. Never mind. Gosh, what's up with just a side stroke? Can't you doggy paddle? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. If you can run on land, you should be able to swim fast through the water. My gosh. You can tell this dude's been all through this different types of content. Dang, that just wrapped me all the way up around. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. Where is this? There we go. Oh, I got a thingy. New daily reward. I got me some chicken. Well, I reckon that works. Roast chicken? Sam. My dear Sam. Roast chicken? Chicken. Roast pig? Screw it. I don't care. I'm not going to be going any dungeons anytime soon, so I might as well just go ahead and use it. And get him again anyways.
Over here!
Over here.
Skjor found us. I did my best to fight them off, but he was too strong. The affliction transformed him. It took everything in me to just stall him. I told Razir to run, but Skjor went after him. Please, you have to save Razir. He must survive.
Which way did they go, George? Which way did they go?
He must have gone through the grotto.
Her name's not George, but...
Take the path to the right. You'll have to swim. There is an entrance tucked back behind the cavern.
What about you?
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. I just need to stop the bleeding. Go on without me, please. Hurry!
Well, madam, I don't see anywhere where you're bleeding here. Unless you're bleeding down in your nether regions. So, all the way around here. No, wait a minute, maybe I can cut through this way. Well. Swimming through the bayou once again. Ron Moore, welcome to the stream, brother. How's it going? Stuff and thingies. This is true. I figured as long as I would put something different. That's what I'm going to do anytime. I'm always going to put something different up in terms of like what the stream is, because then it'll give some type of class or whatever to what it is and what I'm doing. I guess whatever I'm doing in the game at that point in time is what the name is going to be of the stream. Born on the Bayou. Creedence Clearwater Revival, CCR. I remember my dad used to listen to them a lot. He actually had their greatest hits album. I don't know what happened to it though.
Skjor ran through here, chasing after Razir. Some of us tried to fight him off, but he's too powerful. We couldn't help Razir. And now I fear we are all infected.
Woman, you got chest hair and no titties. I have the cure.
Cure? Thank you, stranger. Give it to me, and I'll make sure the others get it. You need to go after Razir. He's injured, and he can't hope to survive against Skjor.
I'll go after Razir. And clean off your man chest. Shave your man chest. Lay off the hormones. You can't change your biology no matter what you say or what you do. You want to talk about science? That's science. Well, kind of want to see if there's anything for me to grab up before I haul off to wherever it is I'm going to haul off to. You effing love science. That's something very, very random coming from you there. Jump up there. I didn't even think I was going to be able to jump up there. But it probably doesn't make any sense for me to do so. Or maybe it does? No, it doesn't. Ah! Oh, it's this way. Well, I knew it was that way, but... Oh, it's a hole. It's a cave. It's a thingy. Hello there, Mr. Sir. Oh, I didn't do that. Circle and strafe. Circle and strafe. Serpentine! Mr. Sir, yes indeed. Mrs. Ma'am? No, there's no Mrs. Ma'am here. It's Ma'am! Oh, that GameStop video would get me every time. Jacked up looking dude. It's Ma'am! I'm gonna play this in first person. Yeah, you see? It's like... it'll work fine in terms of like attacking and whatnot, but as far as trying to see if there's any buffs on you, I don't know. I need to repair my helm. You know what? I'm just gonna put on one that's weaker until I get it fixed. Cause, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. What? It's still telling me that it's broken? How is that possible? It's a different freaking item. That's dumb. I have not worn this like I've worn this one. Oh, freaking well. I guess if that's been the case, I don't. Just might as well just leave this on until I get it fixed. Watch this. Person just laying down here. Do they fall off of something? I guess they might have. It's Ma'am! Exactly. I make fun of that every time. Ever tried Destiny? Yeah, I played a little bit of it. I played a little bit of I think I just played the demo of the first one, and I think I played a demo of the second one. I actually tried out Anthem, but I got it for like $4 or something pre-owned to give it a shot, and it was okay from what little I played, but that game needs multiple people, and I swear, like, BioWare ain't gonna be doing nothing with it. I guess I got my $4 out of it. Density, you mean Destiny? Oh my god! Sir, you need to lay off the testosterone. Oh, baby. What the heck? Oh my god. No. How about you do the friggin'... Yes! I'm farting out waves of light. Restarted playing Destiny 2. Yeah, well, with all the updates and things that they've done to it, probably is worth checking out again. Split up so you don't get bored of any one game. Yeah, well, I agree, man, because when you do too much of one thing, it can get repetitive for you and kind of boring. Like, oh my gosh, I almost fell off. Like, yeah, I keep coming back and playing this, but that's because of the fact that I just want to immediately get off of something, considering I'm, you know, dealing with work and I don't want to get sidetracked or nothing. So I don't want to be stuck at a point where it's going to take me a bit to get saved, even though autosaves are a big thing nowadays. But I still like to manually save, so I may play a little bit of Bravely Default today before I go into work, because Lord knows I want to get back to that too. Sometimes I wish I could just clone myself, you know, so I could play multiple things, but I could still retain all of the experiences that I ended up having. Why do they keep emailing you, dude? I don't get it.
Score.
You need to turn your spam filter way up.
Way of saving him. He made sure of that. But I can't help but grieve for the man he was. Damn all of Greymoor Keep for what they did to us.
How badly are you hurt?
I'll survive. Now that I'm sure the cure works, I need not worry about the affliction. Thank you for your help. I owe my life to you and Tranya. Please, check on her and the others. I'll join you once I can catch my breath.
Goodbye. Oh, I gotta tell you something real funny of this meme that I saw today on Facebook. It was dealing with the Coca-Cola controversy, and it's a picture of a guy where it's just a normal guy, you know, like he just has a normal short haircut with sunshades on. It says Pepsi in the front, and there's another picture on the bottom where he has a bunch of braids in the back of his head, and it says Coca-Cola in the back. I was cracking up, dude. Yeah, you're right. I mean, Lord knows he ends up getting a lot of blowback from other folks, so, and other things, so I just crank up my spam filter. Although then again, my spam filter in my emails gets rid of a lot of spam, but sometimes there's some things that work their way through, and I don't know how that happens.
They're both alive.
But it does.
I'm glad to see you in one piece, friend. And thank you for saving Razir. The affliction will subside as we spread the cure to those still affected. And what of Skjor?
He's gone.
I thought as much. But thanks to you, my people are safe.
Hurston's
I
moon
would not
ring.
let
Oh
your
no,
help
I don't
go
want to
to
wear
waste.
that.
Nor will I let this tragedy sour the dreams Skjor and I created here. Take this. We don't have much to offer, but we will never forget what you did for us.
That if that thing is anything like the moon like the ring that you get of her scene in Skyrim, no. That thing will attach itself to you, and it will stay that way until you do a quest where you have to actually have a way of getting it off, because it randomly turns you into a werewolf at night.
I will mourn Skjor. He was all I had in Greymoor Keep. I would never have escaped without him. But I know he would want us to continue on.
That's the dude.
Must remain a beacon of hope for all those who seek refuge.
Level
in
up, baby.
darkness.
You know what's kind of funny? Considering I'm a big pro wrestling fan, there was this pro wrestler like some months ago. Obviously, she's still wrestling, but like she did this thing on Twitter. She's a freak, dude, apparently. And I guess not in a good way, but whatever. But she ended up going and basically taking pictures of her poop and putting them up on Twitter and saying, hey, if you guys want to see this, then just send me $5 to my Patreon or to my PayPal or whatever, and I'll send you the picture of this morning's poop. And I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? And even then, like, what the hell is wrong with people in general? You know? It's like, my God. It's just like that stupid chick she was a hustler too, man, going and sending her quote-unquote bathwater to these guys who were stupid enough to buy it, and she made money off of it. Yeah, exactly. She's a shit poster. There you go. That's double meaning right there. Twitter radio's trying to cancel Henry Cavill because he dated Gina Carano. Well, of course they would. Of course they would. They don't bother to try to just focus on one person. They have to go to everybody else. But then again, the whole Gina Carano thing is freaking stupid as hell. I'm glad she's going to make it another movie, though. It's like, fuck you, Disney. You already fucked over the Star Wars series anyways, so what's it friggin' matter, you know? What of the other afflicted?
The cure will take time to spread. But once it starts, the effect will quicken. Hopefully a few more of our fallen friends will return to us. It won't be easy by any means. But now that we can cure the infection, we have a way to move forward.
What will you do now?
My people need me. There are still those who endure countless horrors at Greymoor Keep. I want to be there for them when they escape. And I vow to better understand this werewolf-vampire alliance so I can help put an end to all this suffering.
Instead of discovering your right hand, go out and date a beautiful woman like Gina. Yeah, there you go. There's still others held captive at Greymoor Keep. Well, of course there would be.
The flow of escapees to our grotto is small, but steady. Word of our community spread quickly. That is why I stay here instead of returning to my home. I can't bear the thought of anyone facing this darkness alone.
Henry Cavill's a gamer himself too, but he's mainly a PC guy. I'm really glad they chose him as Geralt in the Witcher series because he fits him really well. He just needs to grow out a beard now, I think. What of the other afflicted?
The cure will take time to spread, but once it starts, the effect will quicken. Hopefully a few more of our fallen friends will return to us. It won't be easy by any means, but now that we can cure the infection, we have a way to move forward.
What will you do now?
My people need me.
Come with me if you want to
There
live.
are still those who endure countless horrors at Greymoor Keep. I want to be there for them when they escape. And I vow to better understand this werewolf-vampire alliance so I can help put an end to all this suffering.
Guys, you'll have to excuse me for a moment. I actually have to run to the little boy's room. If this thing logs out, I'll still be streaming, but I'll just have to go right back into the game again. So, pardon me for a few moments. Okay. We have returned. We have returned. Anyways, okay. Let's see. What am I doing here? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to rearrange some things here. Pardon me. I blasted. Come on. Okay. Thank you kindly. There are others held captive. Oh, I already said that.
The flow of escapees through our grotto is small but steady. Word of
I already said that.
spread quickly. That is why I stay here instead of returning to my home. I can't bear the thought of anyone facing this darkness alone.
What are the other afflicted?
The cure will take time to spread. But once it starts, the effect will quicken.
Did I already read this?
Hopefully a few more of our fallen friends will return to us. It won't be easy by any means.
It was great. I
But now that we can cure
sat
the
in there
infection,
and
we have a way to move forward.
had a meal and a drinky poo and had some conversation with the walls and the shower and the sink and the closet and the air conditioned vent and the window. Anyways, what will you do now?
When people need me, there are still those who endure.
Okay, I think I already read all of that. I know all about that. Oh, my stomach's a little bothering me a little bit today for some reason. Dungeon Finder unlocked. Elden Hollow #1, which was previously. Was the convo good with the walls? Yeah. I asked how they were doing. They said, "Oh, we're still standing." I was like, "Oh, you guys are looking a little white today." They said, "Yeah." So that's kind of a common thing. Increases critical damage by 10%. Fine, I'll take it. Removes 500 worth of your bounty on use and also clears all heat. Oh! Well, that's cool. Hang on a second. Increase in maximum health. Okay. It doesn't say anything about being cursed, so that's good. Yep. Ring of Eternal Vigor. I don't get why it is you can't grab on the ledges. I don't understand. She had a cute hawk-shaped nose. Oh, so she was looking like Triple H from the WWE then. Oh, look, a rampway that I didn't think to look out for. Lovely. Activation. Go through the door. What is this? Okay. Stream said that. Compliments. Said I was making rude comments. Well, I can understand where she would be coming from with that. I guess if you just said that she had a cute nose, then that would be fine, but you said it It looked like a hawk's beak, so I guess, yeah, I can see where she was coming from there. Alright, okay. What are we doing here? Stop it! There we go. Wait a minute. Scraps matter. Okay. Go out over here and go this way. There's other things that are popping up here, it looks like. Okay, just want to make sure. I wish they would have where you could put a mini map up here. Unless I'm mistaken, and you can do that, and I just haven't had it out the whole time. Let me just check some things real quick. Gameplay. Brightness, visual effects. Prevent attacking innocents, yes. Should have had that on before. I wouldn't have gotten. I had to pay money for that when I was. Quick cast ground abilities. Stamina upgrade. Yes. Yes. Prevents a stealing out of place in the game. Yes. No. I find something wrong with nobody seeing me. This needs to stop. Freaking screen shake making me go. Oh, this would work a lot better. I don't want no hit, Bobby. Oh, I could go back farther. Didn't think of that. I'm stupid. I have him in the middle. Let's see how that is. Maybe that might work. Nameplates. Overhead name. System that appears above creature. Yeah. That'd be way too many things popping up at once, I think. Controls the visibility of health zone. Show your current ultimate in the ability bar. Let's see how this goes. Oh yeah, I like this better. I like this a lot better. Instead of off of the friggin' side. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this, oh yeah. Perfect. See how other things work too. Considering I'm trying out some other things. This is good. Oh my lord. Is there other things down here?
All this time, the Overseer was working with a vampire. I knew there was something unpleasant about him.
All those people disappeared and the Overseer was behind it all.
I remember I talked to you about this stuff before. Oh yeah, I forgot about this person.
What? You got more bad news? Or you just want to bother me for the fun of it?
I love this guy. Do you know Inguya? Inguya? I found these samples near her body.
You saying she's dead? Damn. She's fine looking. She
Dang.
She, leave a note or anything? Not like in that way, but maybe she had some feelings for me. I know she fancied me, even if she didn't say so.
She left a letter to her lover. It wasn't you.
It was that damn Kelbar, wasn't it? Always mooning over her. Never thought she'd be stupid enough to fall for him.
Well, what do you think you're
Well,
doing,
just
bro?
give me the samples. I'll pay you for the time.
She didn't like either of you. Take your samples.
You take your money and get out of here. A shame Nguya won't be coming around anymore. I liked when she was nearby, if you know what I mean. Walk off, pal. No time for useless chatter.
You're not very friendly.
Oh, boo-hoo. Mining is expensive and hard. It's even harder down here. Miners only survive when they're tough. How about you take your friendly and move along?
Oh, wait a minute. That percentage and that's kind of stupid. He has 40,000 health? Holy balls. Where the heck did I have this at? Number. We'll do number. 40,000 health. That's what it looks like. 40,000 health for this guy. I love the way this guy, I love the way my character runs. It looks like a friggin' robot. You know what? Hell with it. At least the girl has an OnlyFans. Oh my god. Well, she's one of those, huh? Okay. Alright. Now, where else are we gonna go? Ah! Okay. Good grief, you retarded horse. The elk has 1 health. I guess the health that they have in here isn't really as astronomical as you think, even though it says they have a lot of health. I mean, that troll that thing has over 108,000 health. But I'm still able to kill it like I am. I guess it isn't as big as I thought that it would be. That's what she said.
If you come to rob me, you will leave disappointed. All this land and only weeds to show for it. Do you ever regret your choices, Wanderer? Ever feel certain you are on the just path? Only it leads nowhere. That's where you'll find this old farmer.
What brings you so much regret?
A lifetime of failure. For 30 years I have hunted my brother's killer. Tracked it all across Skyrim seeking justice. Somehow it always managed to vanish. Tell me, have you heard any stories of a monster called the Pale Man?
No, what kind of monster is it?
Something that stalks the moonlit snows. It steals loved ones away without a sound. A couple folks sent letters saying they had new sightings. These old legs are much too ruined for travel now. Would you be willing to hear them out for some gold?
I'll talk to the survivors for you.
Find Efja in Morthal and Hartgurt in Dragonbridge. Tell them Errolf sent you. Ask them where they saw the Pale Man and who it stole. Thanks for hearing out an old man. Most just think I have lost my mind. But I know the truth.
I lost my mind. Can you tell me more about this Pale Man?
Got your interest, did it? Maybe you're the person I need after all. Maybe Kang decided to send me a blessing instead of a curse. For once in my damned life. All you need to know about the Pale Man is that it takes people. It took my brother.
Your brother?
Drendek, yes. My older brother. Strong and hearty. A Nord's Nord. I thought there was no one in the world stronger than Drendek. Of course, I was only 6 at the time. Then the Pale Man snatched Drendek up like a babe.
Is some sort of monster?
Some say that. Most claim it doesn't exist at all. My father claimed that, and my mother, and the Sword Thane of Morthal. They all said a bear took Drendek. They said a little traumatized boy imagined the Pale Man. Made up stories. He's not a story.
Why do you want me to talk to these people?
I hunt the Pale Man. They've been hunting the cursed thing for 30 years. But it's like a ghost. Comes in snowstorms every 10 or so years. Takes wit once in a spree of abductions, and then vanishes again. Every time it comes back, I get closer.
That still doesn't answer my question.
The Pale Man took their loved ones, as it has taken so many over the years. These people are witnesses, so I need to know what they saw. I can't return whoever they lost, but I can track the thing down and kill it.
You said something happened to your legs?
A bad fall. While exploring a cave out on the northern coast, looking for signs of the Pale Man, when I ran right into a nest of frostbite spiders. I got out of the cave, but slipped and fell down a hill. Damn near crawled back to Dragonbridge.
The healers couldn't help?
You ever try crawling from the northern coast to Dragonbridge? It took damn near 3 days. By the time I got back, my wounds were infected. Or so the healer said. Legs haven't worked right since. I can walk, but I can't run. Damned inconvenient.
Okie dokie pokey. Okay. Wait a second, so... You know, maybe it's not as, I was gonna say, I was hoping it wasn't as far as it would have been. I'd be willing to actually pay a little bit of money to get through this, to get there. But you run out of money really fast. I think it's so dumb that you have to pay money to fast travel. It's so, or gold, I mean. It's so stupid. It's like once you found it, you found it. I don't get it. Makes no sense. Hot grid. Oh shit!
I saw it. Bear
Accidentally
and I
pressed
were
it
tracking
fast.
hawkers on the coast, over the mountain north of Solitude. When night fell, we made camp. Bears.
She's holding that thing so
woke
tight,
me.
her thumb is glitching through it.
I expected to see a giant. Instead, I saw the pale man dragging away my poor dog.
Oh. What did you do then?
What do you think? I rushed into my tent and got my axe. When I came out, they were gone. Searched through the night, but the storm was thick as stew, and I can't track like Bear. That monster took my dog. My good dog! Bear deserved better.
I'll tell Erolf what you told me.
I've known soldiers and killers in my day. Even been friends with a few. I don't know any I'd call evil, but that thing was evil. That thing killed my dog. Everybody told me I was crazy. Erolf is the first one who made sense.
How do you know Erolf?
He used to post flyers around the area asking for stories about the Pale Man. We laughed them off back then, but no longer. After the monster took Bear, I sent Erolf a letter that said where to find me. I pray he gets that vicious creature.
Remember folks, Ratchet and Clank is free on PSN today, and no, it's not PS Plus centered either. Wait, did I just say PS Plus? Yeah, Ratchet and Clank is free on the PlayStation Store today.
Do I even dare?
And it's not PS Plus centered. Okay, there we go. I thought I didn't say that right for a second because I was trying to pay attention to this. Who dis? What's that? Talk to. Well, yeah, I'm gonna fast travel for this. I'm not running all the piss way all the way up over here. Screw it. Ooh. Whispering Axe Tavern. Sounds like some talking sword stuff I've heard about in other
My favorite
ancient
part
stories.
of coming to this inn is the strangers trying to talk to me. It's great. Never gets old. What do you want?
I want to know why you got a jewel implanted in your forehead. Erolf sent me to hear your story about the Pale Man.
Glad to hear Erolf is still above ground. I thought his obsession had finally killed him. Yeah, I saw the Pale Man. My sister and I were ranging far north of Solitude, out along the coast. That night, we made camp with a plan to head back at dawn.
When did it arrive?
Late after I fell asleep. Merlith's scream woke me. I rushed out of the tent and saw it stalking away, carrying her. Her neck was twisted, backward. I gave chase, but it was quick. Slipped into the shadows without a trail.
What did this Pale Man look like?
Taller than any man I've seen, but thin, like a draugr. So I know it wasn't a giant. And paler than the belly of a cave fish. Look, Merlith and I never really liked each other. So I don't care if you find it. But hopefully this helps Errolf.
I'll tell Errolf everything you
I've
told me.
known old Errolf for a long time. I thought he was frost-touched, but I was wrong. That thing, whatever it is real. And it murdered my sister. I wonder how many other old stories that I ignored over the years are true.
How do you know Errolf?
He used to frequent the Inns of Solitude, begging for someone to join his hunt. Just another madman, we thought. Maybe if I'd listened to him back then, we could have found the Pale Man together. Then Merlith would still be alive.
Oopsie boopsie. Had to change out my controller because it went dead. I knew that was going to happen at some point. I just wasn't sure when. Back over there again. Get over there. It's got that much.
Bold move setting up camp in the midst of the western halls. I'll say this for the Grey Host. They aren't afraid to draw attention to themselves. I learned a few things while I was waiting for you to show up. It's just as we thought. The Grey Host is using this camp as a supply depot for their raids across the countryside. I saw stacks of witch pikes, rows of reliquaries, and jars of what I assume is the refined nether glue. Right. And I heard the camp leader, a nasty creature named Sableye, tell his troops to make sure to use the new supply that just arrived from Blackridge. Let's go grab a jar or two.
I'm ready.
jars in this cart. Let's try another one.
I'm gonna try the first person here a bit, considering I moved out the FOV slider.
We didn't miss it.
I'll move that back.
Time to dismember the monster.
Hello.
Stop them by attacking me. I'll get this through to the wilderness.
Stabilize the group. Let's find him before he gets away.
Hang on a second. Oh, that's better.
Leaving? Fine. Let me know when you're ready to get back to it.
Why is there a time limit on this? I don't get it. Makes no sense for a time limit to be on it unless there's people around that can actually see you. I think he's just sitting out here in the wild. So the 13. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I haven't tried bow and arrow yet.
Over here.
You know what the Greymoor does with spies. We eat them.
You got a jar of the refined brew? Let's talk over here.
Why, we already killed the dude. Yes, let's go towards where some bears are going to kill us.
Luck was with us. If we had reached this camp even a few moments later, Sableye would have gotten away with the netherroot brew.
Looks like the jar of the refined brew we found is Titicaca's laboratory.
After all this trouble, Fen better be able to use it to make his elixir. I'll take the jar of refined netherroot brew to Solitude. We'll meet up in Svanna's chambers when everyone gets back from their missions. I hope they're all right.
You seem to have grown fond of Finn and Svanna.
Fen has proven himself, especially after what happened in Blackreach. House Ravenwatch, they're unusual as far as bloodsuckers go. As for Svanna, she's braver than I originally thought. Anyway, meet me in Solitude after you finish up.
What else do I need to do?
In addition to the refined netherroot brew, Fen needs information on the Ice Reach Coven medallions. Plus, we're hoping to learn more about the big storm the Grey Host has planned. Help Fen and Svanna at the other camps, then meet me in Solitude.
Check something here real quick. Okay. We absconded with plans from Blackreach. Svanna is taking them to the Blue Palace.
Princess Svanna has something to prove, and that's never a good thing. At least she survived her mission. I'll ask her about it later. Now get to the coastal camp and assist Fen. He needs to learn about how the medallions are created.
Cool, bye. I'm gonna go do the other thingy on that side quest. Move! Stuck on the geometry ain't gonna help.
You're back. Wasn't certain I'd see you again. Well, have you talked to Eifja and Haupted?
They both saw the pale men pass the mountains on the coast, north of Solitude and Dragon Bridge.
Along the northern coast, you say? Yes, that might narrow it down. Here, follow me inside.
Lead the way.
Ever since it took my brother, I've tracked Pale Man sightings across Skyrim. See on this map? Yes, there and there. For years I have tracked the location of every Pale Man attack. Each one brought me closer to its lair. These last two confirm it. The Pale Man must be on the northern coast between Dragon Bridge and Solitude. It won't escape me again.
How did he elude you before?
A decade ago, I tracked down a cave where the Pale Man brought its kills. For days I waited. Eventually, I left to replenish supplies. When I returned, I saw loose rocks and an empty crawl space. The damn thing had watched me the whole time.
Why didn't it attack you?
It only attacks the unsuspecting or vulnerable, and I was armed to the teeth. It's no mere beast. It's smart, cunning. But I have an idea on how we draw it out. Bait of an unusual variety. Would you be willing to help out?
You want me to act as bait?
Gods, no. I'm not willing to lose the only helpful person I've met in a decade. I need you to collect the ingredients and bring them to me on the northern coast. Then we'll draw out the creature and avenge its victims.
I'll help you. What do you need me to get?
The Pale Man likes to take people, so we'll make one for it, using Draugr parts treated with alchemy. This is where you come in. There is a crypt nearby. Dead Man's Respite. Chop up enough Draugr parts for a body, then meet me on the northern coast.
Why do we need to assemble a Draugr?
No
Shit,
one knows what
too
makes
fast.
those walking corpses move. But we do know they stop moving if you hack them up enough. We need intact, non-moving parts to make a body that will draw out the Pale Man. One Draugr won't do, but parts of dozens. That might.
We're gonna make like a friggin' abomination legion of Draugr parts. Why send me to Dead Man's Respite? Is there something special about the Draugr there?
Well, no. It's just the closest place I know to find them. Any Draugr will do, and if you know somewhere else to hunt them, their parts will work as well as any other. Just be careful. Those walking corpses look slow, but they are strong and mean.
You mentioned dousing the body with alchemy.
After I failed to draw the Pale Man out 10 years ago, I talked to every hunter and reach witch who wouldn't slam the door in my face, or try to cook my eyeballs. The hunters suggested bait, but it was an old, clever woman who suggested the mixture.
What type of mixture?
I don't know how it works exactly, only that it's something the Hag Ravens created. Somehow the clever woman stole it away from them. When poured on dead flesh, it creates a scent that drives anyone who smells it mad with hunger.
How do you know it will work on the Pale Man?
The thing eats, doesn't it? We know it's smart enough to move lairs, avoid people who can kill it, and use snowstorms as cover. I've tested the mixture myself. It was all I could do not to eat the dead flesh I poured it on. Still makes me nauseous.
How do we find the Pale Man's lair?
While you're out collecting the Draugr parts we need, I'll mix the potion, limp up to the coast, and find the lair. Once you have the Draugr parts, run along the northern coast between Dragonbridge and Solitude, and look for me. I'll be waiting.
Sometimes it's just better just to run. Especially given the fact of what's going on with my steed right now. It seems like I run faster than my horse does. Come on, baby, ride on my horse. That was simple enough. I wonder if I could still go in there. I mean, you could in Skyrim, obviously. Holy crap, that thing respawned fast. You asshole. I guess I can't go in there. Well, at least not at press time, I suppose. Oh god, they respawn fast here. Northern coast. Okay. It's northern coast, but there's nothing here that's popping up for that. Well, I'm just gonna go over here then for the time being and just take on this other one, this other quest. Since that's also one of the main story quests for this particular region. How far is it? Oh well.
Best turn around. If you're heading to More Casgo to trade, don't bother. Damn mine collapsed and the whole clan's on edge. The fact that Chief Urzik and Overseer Dulsgreg are at each other's throats doesn't help. Typical.
Your mine collapsed?
Yeah, I don't know all the details. Just heard a loud rumble and miners scrambling out of the mine, shouting and coughing. Way I hear it, some workers are still trapped inside. Not sure what the chief plans to do about it, honestly. Ugly business.
Any idea what caused the collapse?
Depends on who you ask. Some members of the clan blame the chief. Not out loud, mind you. Others blame the overseer for not falling in line. Either way, the clan won't last long without the mine. If you wanted to lend a hand, nobody would stop you.
I'll see what I can do.
Chief Urzik's smart. Brave as they come. But I've got to tell you, part of me wonders if she went too far with her new mining methods. Progress, am I right? If you try something new, be ready to take your lumps.
What can you tell me about Chief Urzik?
She's strong, but her methods don't always sit well with the clan. She earned her place as chief, no question. But where orcs are concerned, a little progress goes a long way. Push things too far, and people start getting their tusks in a twist.
Who is Overseer Thirstgreg?
Greg runs the clan's mining operation. He would have ruled the clan if Chief Urzik hadn't challenged him. He still holds a grudge, I think. Hard to blame him. Our clan's never been too strict with tradition, but he'd love to change that.
There's one over here, there's one over there, it's over here, it's over there. I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Ooh, a sky shard. Ooh, piece of candy. Oh, shut up. There's another one.
You there. Don't run off screaming. There is a perfectly reasonable explanation for this.
What the hell?
It's rather humiliating, but my soul is trapped inside this ludicrous child's toy. I need someone with a corporeal form to help return me to my body.
How did you get trapped inside of a doll?
These damnable cultists bested me. The witless fools believe they can summon a dragon and return the dragon cult to prominence. Huh. One of their mages bound my soul to this doll and left me to spend eternity as this repulsively adorable plaything.
Repulsively adorable. Okay, in your nightmares. Is there a way to release you?
But of course. They stripped me of my belongings before turning me into this. If 3 of my things are placed upon a summoning altar, the spell will break. I need someone to take me to their hideout, a place called Dragonholm, and do this for me.
I'll try to go to Dragonholm and find your belongings.
The dragon cult's lair, Dragonholm, is further west, as is the altar where you place my belongings. You'll need to put me inside your peck, so I can direct you and offer guidance. Don't make a fuss of it.
Tell me more about the dragon cult.
Ugh, as if they had any claim to that name. They're pompous upstarts who worship dragons, just as the ancient dragon cult did. Ridiculous. They are cruel, bloodthirsty, and prone to insanity, but frustratingly capable, as I learned the hard way.
How'd they trap you inside of a doll?
No one would look favorably on a resurgence of the dragon cult, no matter how laughable the effort. I threatened to expose them, and rather than kill me outright, they decided to humiliate me. It's demeaning. I am a distinguished maid.
What else can you tell me about yourself?
Haven't you learned enough? I am merely an innocent scholar who wandered into the den of this sloppily reformed cult, was subjected to eternal misery for no reason. Now, come on. We have a body to reclaim.
Can I stuff you in my pack now?
Stuff? No, dear stranger. I would like you to gently place me inside your pack, among your no doubt precious belongings, and carry me inside, so that I might observe your progress. Are you quite ready?
I'm ready.
Lovely. Then pick me up and let's get going. I'd like to get back into my own body sooner rather than later. Wouldn't you?
Let's go. You'll be in there until I deem otherwise.
Lyris was right. This camp is crawling with the Ice Reach coming. And they're definitely producing the medallions here. I was even able to slip away with one. We need to get closer now.
Closer? Cue up the 9 Inch Nails song.
There's more to figuring out this magic than just watching from afar. I need to know exactly how they go about creating them. With your help, we can learn everything about that here in this camp.
What's so special about this camp?
It's a landing site for the boats coming from the island of Ice Reach. Plus, they're collecting something here that goes into the process of creating the medallions. If you can get me to the center of the camp, I can learn what that is.
I'll help you reach the center of the camp.
Determining how they create these medallions will be an enormous help. The Grey Host has accelerated their plans. They need more medallions for a reason. A big harrow storm is coming. We need to be ready.
Why do you think we can learn more about the center of the camp?
Because the Grey Host is guarding something down there. I couldn't get close, but it appeared that they built the camp to surround something.
What the heck?
Plus, I heard a few of the witches talking.
Just flipped around sideways.
About needing to prepare more medallions.
Tell me more about the Grey Host.
In the First Era, an army of vampires and werewolves tried to conquer the land before they were stopped in Bankarai. They called themselves the Grey Host. It seems this Rada al-Saran has resurrected the army, both figuratively and literally. Corpses? What do they have to do with the medallions? Let's examine the nearby graveyard.
The Herald are more troublesome than their worst.
Examine the headstones. Let's determine what's so special about the exhumed bodies.
The medallions will protect us.
Examine the headstones and see what you can make out.
I just did. Oh, oops. There's so one left.
Finished?
Oh, this Skyrim.
Have you come to any conclusions?
Nope.
Well, we've both been over the headstones with a fine-toothed comb. If we can determine why the Coven dug up these particular bodies, it will tell us something about how the medallions were enchanted.
Let's discuss how we found other headstones.
Of course. Compare notes and look for commonalities. You have the makings of a fine scholar, my friend. Now, let's see. I noticed there were a mix of different races buried here. They weren't all Nords. Anything strike you about the departed?
They all shared something in common when they died.
They did? Tell me more.
They were all buried in this graveyard.
Well, yes, but so were the bodies that weren't disturbed. We're trying to determine what the exhumed corpses have in common, remember? There must be something else that we're missing.
I have another idea. Let's discuss what we found on the headstones.
Of course. Compare notes and look for commonalities. You have the makings of a fine scholar.
That's just something when they were alive.
What was that?
The same
No,
thing.
that's not right. Every headstone displayed a different. Of course. Compare notes and look for... Really? What was that? Not true. The inscriptions... Of course. Really? What was that? Which headstones did you examine? I read about laborers, soldiers, and traders. Not the same occupations. Of course. They did. Tell me more.
They were all old when they died.
Of course. Why didn't I see that? The headstones on the exhumed graves all mentioned that the person was old when they died. Let me think. Some necrotic spells require the remains of the elderly. Something to do with the natural decay of life. According to one necromantic theory, the older a living thing becomes, the more necrotic energy it naturally acquires. As a body grows old and withers, the life inside it decays. Necrotic energy is the byproduct of this deterioration.
Did I tell you enough how to figure out how to create the medallions?
I now know enough about how they create the medallions to move my research along. I'll return to the Blue Palace and start putting an elixir together.
What else do you need me to do?
To fully craft an elixir to defend against the Harrowstorms, I still require a sample of refined netherroot brew. Plus, we need to determine what the Grey Host has planned. Help Lyris and Savannah at the other camps. Then meet me at the Blue Palace.
We got the refined netherroot brew and great host plans. There's Savannah's medicine solitude.
You have been busy, my friend. And there's nothing left for us to do out here. Let's return to the Blue Palace in solitude and see if our efforts are worth the risk. You go on ahead. I'll meet you there.
Peachy Keen. In that case, I'll wait on those. I'll just go all the way back here. Ah! Sorry about that. We doggies. Well, anyways, folks, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now. Appreciate everybody coming out the stream. I'll be back again tomorrow or tonight. People checking out the archive version and the live version. And yeah, I will go ahead and I will end this like I always do. Later taters.